It weighs only 3 pounds, and it's nearly 60% fat. It has the consistency of tofu, and it runs on about as much energy as it takes to operate a 20-watt light bulb. Say hello to your brain. Let me give you a little tour of what some have called the most complex object in the known universe. We start on the outside, looking at one of the most recognizable features, these wrinkles. So why is our brain wrinkled like this? Well, by folding in on itself, it allows the brain to actually increase its surface area. The more surface area a brain has, the more processing power it has. Since you're seeing me on your TV, let's start with this bit here, the occipital lobe.
It's the primary part of the brain that processes visual information from the eyes.
And right above the ear is the temporal lobe, which is involved in hearing. So far, so good. Around the back of your brain is the part that controls coordination and balance.
It's called the cerebellum. It takes information from your senses and translates it into your movement. It's a key part of your hand-eye coordination.
All the stuff you need to be good at if you want to win gold at the Olympics. Now, down here, underneath, the medulla oblongata. It's the part that helps keep you alive. Breathing, blood pressure, and heart rate. And it does it all on autopilot. Can you imagine if you had to think about making your heart beat? Now, buried deep inside the brain is the amygdala.
This is the scary part of the brain. It's responsible for emotions like fear, anxiety, and maybe even aggression.
Now, while the amygdala and the medulla usually get all the headlines, tonight's star is the thalamus. It's here, right in the middle, shaped like 2 eggs.
Critical for consciousness, it sits at the center of all the brain's sensory activity.
If you think of the brain like a phone company, the thalamus is the switchboard operator. Damage to the thalamus can result in a permanent coma.
In many DBS procedures, the surgical team will insert electrodes into parts of the thalamus, or an area directly underneath called the subthalamic nucleus. Those electrodes will send electrical pulses that correct the abnormal circuit that's causing the patient's tremors.
And tonight, we'll see how the cutting-edge science of deep brain stimulation can change a person's life.